Hey guys, this is Tashina from Logical Harmony. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I post videos 3 days a week. All the brands that I use are cruelty-free and all the products are vegan. If you want a full cruelty-free brand list, just head over to logicalharmony.net. And today I'm going to be doing this skincare tag video. Rhian posted this semi-recently and I thought it was really fun. I think it's just a cool way to learn more about people's skincare routines and the products that they love, so I thought it'd be cool to do. And I do have some discount codes for some of the companies mentioned in this video, so I will make sure to link those down below. So there are 12 different questions in this tag and I'm just gonna go through them one by one. First one is, what's your skin type? I have a combination skin that's more on the dry side. It's definitely a little too combination to be considered full on dry. It rides that barrier pretty closely depending on the weather. How do you store your skincare products? So I have a couple different places. I actually have a closet in my beauty room. I store a lot of stuff in there because I think storing skincare in a cool, dark place is one of the best ways to take care of it. So that's where the majority of it is. And then I do have some things that I use every day that are out on my bathroom counter, but I try to just keep stuff stored away because it just lasts longer. Favorite ingredient? That is a hard one. I think rose and geranium oils are like my favorite ingredients in skincare. Anything that has them, I want to try. Those oils are so good for your skin. They work really well with my skin. So that's what I tend to gravitate towards. If I see anything with either one, I'm probably gonna try it. So if you guys have any favorites with rose or geranium oil, leave a comment down below and let me know. Most indulgent product. I kind of felt like the same that Rhian did on this. You could think of indulgent as being really expensive or something that feels really nice. And I felt the same way she did. I wanted to pick something that feels really nice. And I actually have two different things. I'm kind of cheating a little bit. I couldn't narrow it down to one because two things really came to mind. The first is Neck Plus from Skin Owl. I just think a lot of people in their skincare routine don't pay enough attention to their neck and their chest. You really want to treat it the same way as your skin because anti-aging on that area is very important. That is also very delicate skin. So I think this is an amazing product. It feels so nice on the skin. I really, really like it. And the other one is Petal Polish from Katie Botanicals. I've talked about it before. It is like a mask scrub hybrid. The packaging is so nice. It smells amazing. It feels so fancy to use. That's like the best word for it. So I think these two are the most indulgent products that I love. Best budget buy. So this was tough because I've tried a lot of different affordable skincare and honestly, a lot of it just doesn't perform as well as the higher end stuff. A brand whose skincare I do really love is Pacifica. Everything is vegan, which is amazing. The one standout product for me when I thought about their whole line is their coconut water micellar cleansing tonic. Micellar water just does everything. It'll take your makeup off, it'll clean your skin. It's such a good multi-use product. Also, a lot of people struggle to find a good cruelty-free micellar water, and this is an amazing one. But I really think anything from Pacifica would fall under the best budget buy. I think this was just one standout product because I feel like a lot of people would get good use out of it. They have 4 different formulas of the micellar water, so there's one for every skin type out there. They're all gonna work a little bit differently, so that's why I picked this, is I feel like their micellar water is just gonna work for so many people. Do you use any beauty tools like a Foreo or a Clarisonic? I do have a Foreo. Foreo is cruelty-free. I don't use it that often though. It's nice, but it's not my favorite thing, if that makes sense. When I do use a beauty tool, I have this brush from 100% Pure that I use, and then I also have, it was in my Get Unready With Me, this little like silicone blendy thing. I just don't really use a lot of beauty tools though in my skincare routine. I find that they can really aggravate my skin sometimes, so for that I tend to just not use them, but this is a really good one to try out, especially if you are looking for a more budget-friendly alternative to a Foreo or one of the cleansing brushes. I know Michael Todd Organics also makes one too, and they are cruelty-free as well. Best mask. This one was hard. I love face masks. I use them all the time and I narrowed it down to 2. I'm totally cheating on some of these. Cup of Coffee by Lush. That should be of absolutely no surprise to any of you guys who watch my videos regularly. I use this mask 3-4 times a week. I love it. It is so, so good. It's kind of along the lines of Petal Polish, which is actually, I guess I have 3 masks. They're both just really nice face masks where you can exfoliate at the same time when you're removing them. And I love dual purpose products. These two are so, so amazing. A cup of coffee, like nothing compares to it. And another one is the Radiance Renewal Mask from Paula's Choice. This is a nighttime mask. You can use it as often as you want, and it's like your final step in your nighttime skincare routine. I've gone through a few of these. This stuff is so, so good. My skin just looks so nice in the morning after I use it. It's very restorative, it's very nourishing, it's good stuff. And if I can cheat just a little bit more, the 100% pure eye masks. This is slightly different than a face mask, right? So I feel like I'm allowed to include it. These Bright Eyes masks, again, they're so, so good. I use these all the time before I film or when I have something going on like an event. They do so much to depuff and hydrate your under eyes. They're so good, especially if you store them in the fridge. If you have really bad like eye bags, these are gonna help so much when they're cold. Best multi-use product. So this took me a little bit to think about. I think the Fresh Face Balm from Caney Botanicals is mine because this is a makeup removing balm, but you can also use it as a mask. So it is very, very nourishing, very hydrating. I've put quite a dent in mine. Smells really good. It is meant to take your makeup off, but you can leave it on for like 15-20 minutes if you have really dry or really irritated skin, and it's gonna work so, so well as a hydrating mask. If you had to stick to only one skincare brand, what would it be? Oh man, that is really hard. If I had to only stick to one, I'm thinking of what would cover the most bases. I'm gonna have to go with either Caney Botanicals or Pacifica because they both have so many products in their skincare range and so many that I love. And I feel like with either brand, you could just cover all your bases. Best spot treatment. So I have two different products and these are actually both masks. So one is the Caney Botanicals Black Magic Detoxifying Activated Charcoal Mask, and the other is Oak Lane Face Mask from Franklin & Whitman. This one has cacao, turmeric, and activated charcoal. These are both amazing spot treatments. I put them on whenever I feel a blemish coming on or if there's one that's already there, and it just shrinks it right down. So I think these are two amazing, amazing options. I do think Oak Lane is a little bit more gentle, and so it works better with my skin since it is on the drier side of combination. But if you have oily skin, I think this one would work really well for you. Favorite step of your skincare routine? I think definitely serums. I am definitely a serum junkie. I just thought I would pull out what I keep on my bathroom counter because these are all in my regular rotation, and I have a lot of serums. Serums are such a nice treat for your skin. You can, wear them on their own. You can mix and match them to kind of customize the serum. You could mix them with foundation or your primer. Like there's so many things you can do with them. Serums are just so different from one another too, which I know sounds weird. A lot of them have the same ingredients, but there's something about, I feel like every serum is different. So I love serums. I'll link these ones down below, the ones that I use most often. I love serums. I can't get enough. I use them in masks a lot too when I'm using like a dry powder mask like this one. Instead of mixing it with water, I usually mix it with a skin serum. I feel like you can do so much with them. Maybe I should have picked serum as my best multi-use product. I stand by the Caney Botanicals face balm. And then what is on your skincare wish list? That is another tough one. I think I definitely want more stuff from Skin Owl. I love everything that I've tried. There are a couple things I haven't used. They have a body oil. They just came out with another one that's like a bronzing body oil. They have a face wash bar. I want to try those for sure. I do want to try more skincare from Root. I love what I've used, and so I want to try more. Anything from Caney Botanicals, I love what I've used from them, so I definitely want to try those out. As far as like luxury stuff, I know Charlotte Tilbury has a mask that's vegan. I would love to try that because it's really expensive and I've heard it's really good. And I think just more Paula's Choice stuff. I am really impressed with what I've used. They have such a huge skincare line, so much of it's vegan, and I would love to try more from them too. Maybe I'll list some specific products down below instead of just vague, like more from Paula's Choice. I just think those are some great skincare lines that I would love to use more from. I'm not gonna tag anyone in specific. If you wanna do this video, please do, and then tweet at me or comment on Instagram and let me know that you did it so I can go check it out. I definitely wanna hear what your guys' favorites are. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, leave comments down below and answer some of these questions. I'll list them in the description box, and I'll see you guys in my next video.